Don't miss Dan's fantastic review of Terrain's 4 games, pre-painted, one-of-a-kind, City Fight and Factory terrain set.
Pocket bits.
Alright, welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer, and today we're taking a look at some really cool pre-painted, laser cut, assembled, and then painted by hand. No machines involved here. Actually, the laser, I guess, harnesses the power of the sun, so technically there's a machine involved, but it's mostly handcrafted out of Europe. It's a fantastic looking, this is 2 different sets of terrain here, but it only sets you back a couple $100 for your tabletop, and I feel like that's pretty good value these days. So first item we're going to take a look at today is the City Fight Factory District set of terrain. Now you can see it comes with a lot of stuff. I literally am zoomed out as far as I can go. I cannot fit it all in the viewfinder. That's how big of a piece of terrain it is. This is a 4x6 table, and you can tell it's pretty much taken up a majority of the table. It's a great centerpiece, some great stuff to fight over. Now, you do have to do a little bit of assembly. It comes with these little rails that you're gonna have to glue together, and they go under. There's 2 different sizes of little support scaffold kind of things, and they actually glue under it, which is pretty neat. Now, as far as the set goes, you get the 2 big buildings, some separate industrial equipment kind of pieces here, the rails, the gantries, and that's pretty much it. But I mean, when you take a look at it, you kind of see how big it is, and the fact that it's pre-painted, aka handcrafted. I think you can kind of appreciate what we're working with here. Now, you can fit some vehicles and such in here, you know, if that's your thing. It's great for 28mm scale figurines that we're used to playing with, like 40K and other such games, but not limited to 40K, of course. And there's some great scale shots for you right there. I think it's a fantastic set of terrain. Now, this particular set costs $99, and the weird part is, they have these things in stock in their cart, so I guess they're ready to go. It takes a little bit longer to ship. They pack them pretty well, but there will be some damage, like you can see right here. I didn't repair all of the stuff that was pretty obvious, like the postal guy kind of just dropped it at my door, literally, and I think that's what caused a lot of the structural damage down towards the supports. There's another piece that popped off one of the buttresses. But I mean, honestly, from coming all the way over from Europe, I feel like this was pretty good. So you get the 2 large factories in 2 parts. Now this stuff is laser cut on, I think it's MDF. I'm pretty sure they call it something different in Europe, but this is a very sturdy kind of clipboard-like material, and you can see on the bottom here that it's very similar to the MDF that we're used to here in the States, right? So you can tell it's all hand painted, hand flocked, hand sealed, hand glued, hand everything right there, and all of the little crazy window parts. Now you're going to see on the industrial or the City Fight terrain, there's little pieces and window panes all cut into it. I mean, this thing it's just legit. Like, if you're looking for some one of a kind of type deal, and that actually busted off to you just now with my big fat hands. But you can kind of tell, you might have to do a little bit of repair, but hey, it is what it is. If you can hobby, you can handle a little bit of wood glue and some clamps right there, or something like that. Or even if you don't have clamps, just tape it up, no big deal. This is all acrylic paint. It shouldn't be that hard for any hobbyist to touch some of this stuff up. And there you can see my Iron Warrior Man. So let's take a look at the ruins set themselves. And here they are. The City Fight Residential District. This is a 5-piece, again, a laser cut MDF or HDF, I guess if you're in Europe, terrain set that takes up a lot of real estate on the tabletop. You combine it with that factory, and you're going to have pretty much a pre-painted tabletop that's ready to go in some great looking colors. Now here you can kind of get a feel for how big they are. Each floor is fully functional, all laser cut out of that HDF we were talking about. And then you can see right here, all the guys in it, they have all the little window sills pre-cut out. Now, it will come with a little bit of damage. Sometimes that happens, but again, little wood glue, little regular glue will take care of those sorts of things. No big major breaks. This is a very sturdy product coming all the way over from Europe. So I was very satisfied with it. Now take a look at this, all painted up by hand or the airbrush, or maybe a robot after all. I don't know. Could be a robot. I don't think it's a robot though. But you can tell plenty of space for all your mans, 28mm mans, to fit underneath all of the floors. They might not have light, but that's okay. Models don't need light to fight the dirty Xenos Tau right there. So you kind of get an idea. There's little bullet holes in this stuff. I mean, it's all very well detailed. All the floors have full areas for you to put your models. Just some very, very cool stuff. So you get the one building, two medium kind of size buildings, one corner, another smaller corner, and then kind of like a standalone kind of type deal right there. So this particular set runs for $75. Like I said, they're pre-painted, they're ready to go in their cart. They take a little while to get over, not as quick, because you have to pack these pretty good and by hand with some bubbles, complex series of bubbles and air pockets and things like that. But once they get here, you will not be sorry. These are an incredible pre-painted set of terrain. When combined together, will fill up your tabletop. I love this stuff. Now, obviously you can tell I'm pretty stoked about these two pieces of terrain, these sets of terrain out of Eastern Europe. Fantastic company. I love this stuff, just looking at all the stuff together since this video. I think you can agree it's tremendous value. I feel like, why spend time working on all your terrain when you spend so much time on your minis? Just pick something up that complements the minis you're playing with, and you can't beat that. When you throw in a little, game mat, kind of just roll it out, put your terrain on it, and you're ready to go. No fuss, no muss, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
Deleted scenes, bonus content, and all the interviews and post-game wrap-up videos can be located in the Hall of Veterans on thelongwar.net. Visit thelongwar.net today and try a week completely free with no strings attached. That's not all. Thelongwar.net is also your hobby resource for exclusive early access with an ad-free experience to all your favorite videos. Members of the Hall of Veterans gain early exclusive access to multiple hobby videos.